All right, all right. Great. So, hello everyone. This is Pooja this side, and I'm joined by Miss Tserten. Firstly, we would like to thank Miss Aslaha for giving us an opportunity to come on this show and talk about Classcipe, the online tool. Before I proceed, I would like to just give you a short introduction about myself as well as Miss Tserten. So, basically, I'm the marketing director in Classcipe. Just to give you a little background about myself, I have been in the education and marketing industry for the past 10 to 12 years. And it has been a great experience in this industry, and I love working with educators like you. To give a short brief about Ms. Sutton, so right from processing credit proposals in the banking sector, Certain Tenzin has reinvented herself to become an IBPYP educator. She at present is associated with Classcipe as an EdTech coordinator. Welcome, Ms. Certain. Look forward to having a great session with you today. Yes, so without further ado, I would like to quickly share a very short introduction by presenting my slide. And in case if you have any questions, please feel free to put it in the comment section so that we can actually help answer those later. Just a moment, I'll quickly share my screen. Here it is, and I hope you can see the screen. So throughout the presentation, just to give you a brief overview, I'll be taking you through what Classcipe is, why we are here in the market, and how we can help educators like you. Towards the end, I would request Ms. Tserten to give you a glimpse of the Classcipe online platform, where she'll highlight the key features and functions of our tool, basically making your life easier. So yes, Classcipe, we are a New Zealand-based international edtech organization. We provide an online community for educators across the globe. Some of the key functions and benefits that you get as an educator: Classcipe platform helps you to create your lesson plans, your unit plans, your activity plans. We have amazing bank of resources that lets you create resources and share the resources with each other. We also have interactive online platform. So if you want to bring students on an online platform and have a fun and interactive classrooms, Classcipe is a platform that you should look at. So just in a nutshell, a quick brief about Classcipe. Now I would like to take you why we exist, what are the problem areas that existed and how we as Classcipe provide you the solution. So currently, of course, our founder and co-founder, Jason and Xavier, they strongly believe in making teachers' life quite easier. So considering the pain point of individual teachers, I would like to highlight three main pain points over here and how Classcipe can help you, starting right from resource searching and organizing. We all are aware, like teachers and educators are quite hard pressed for time. Your day starts quite early, you go home, you go back and start preparing for the next day. And on top of that, when you are actually surfing internet or searching more information, you get information, but number one, it's quite time consuming. And number two, these information are fragmented and unorganized. And hence, here comes Classcipe, which has a section called Classcipe Library, where we give you an option where you can search through category as well as subcategory. In category, it can be formative assessments, summative assessments, unit plans, activities. You can also search by Bloom's taxonomy, knowledge dimension, and XYZ. Because I'm sure you agree to this, every individual student's needs are different. And we respect and appreciate that. And this thing we provide through our tool. Talking about the key pain point number two, even if I talk about creating lesson plan or unit plan, even that is quite time consuming. So Classcipe provides you a ready-made user-friendly exemplar, and you can actually use those exemplar if you want to customize it as per your school curriculum or school board or even individual child's need. You can do that. Just to quickly let you know about the curriculum that we cater to, We cater to IB curriculum, Cambridge, New Zealand, Australian, as well as Indian curriculum, majorly focusing on CBSE and ICSE board. So that's how we help you meet problem number 2. Problem number 3, of course, we all know the pandemic that happened, because of which we actually had to shift from offline to online mode. And it was just in a quick of a, we didn't get time to think about anything. So even if you want to take sessions online, take sessions offline, or do hybrid learning, Classcipe platform can help you do that. So these key pain points, and here we at Classcipe brings you the solution where it can be a one-stop solution for you all, where you get to use everything at one stop. So that's why we are here. Just to quickly give you a glimpse of what all we do in Classcipe, of course, Ms. Tserten will take you through, will give you a brief introduction about these features and functions. So on Classcipe platform, you can, yes, plan your lesson plan, your unit plan. We also provide rubric assessment. Ms. Tserten will explain that in more detail. As I mentioned, we give you interactive classroom. We focus on decentralized global content. Okay, so we follow strong IB standard policy, Cambridge standard policy, and Indian board policy. Teachers sitting anywhere can use the templates created and just use, tweak, and customize it as per their need. We strongly believe in global collaboration, and that's why we are here. So a teacher sitting in India can always collaborate, connect with a teacher sitting in different parts of the world. They can co-design, co-create, and even co-teach students together. So that's quickly what we do on the Classcipe platform. The second benefit that we give you, we have huge bank of teaching materials and resources. These resources are created by reputed and well-established educators. We also have quality control in place. We have a panel, so whenever lesson plans are created, it goes through quality checks. Only once it passes through check, that it made available to you guys. So you also have an access to these resources. I'm sure you would have heard about professional development workshops that Classcipe does. So if you see on the screen, we provide 2 options. Of course, number 1, Teach Meet. Very soon we have one this month on 30th of April. Look forward to having you there. So one is Teach Meet, one is paid workshop. So these are like monthly PD workshops. We keep doing these workshops on multiple topics, and these are free. We really want educators to explore, experience as many PD workshops as they can. Just to give you a glimpse of these PD workshops, so we cover a wide range of topics. The one that you see on the screen is just a glimpse. Of course, we also have subject-specific PD workshops that we do. So we have got requests from many IB, especially MYP section, where they had specific queries, and our educators were very happy to actually create a customized workshop for those educators. We are quite open to your suggestions. Whatever you require from our side, we are happy to customize a workshop and share it with you. So just a glimpse of the kind of workshops we do. I'm very proud to share a glimpse of the kind of educators and facilitators we have on board who conduct these workshops. So these are educators from different parts of the world, okay, right from academic director to principals to IB, PYP, MYP educators. So we have people from India, from Malaysia, from Indonesia. This is just a glimpse. Of course, we have many more facilitators who come on board and train educators like you. The last thing that we also have is Global Educator Summit, which is basically an e-conference for teachers across the globe. So this is a platform that we give you so that you can network with your peers to share or exchange information, as well as practice new ways of teaching and learning. Of course, the people that you see on the screen, Ms. Susie Boss and Mr. Gavin, no need of a special introduction for them. So these were the keynote speakers for our first GES, which happened this year in the month of Jan. And very soon we are having our second GES, which is happening in the month of June. So we would love to have all of you to attend these Educator Summit, because after keynote speakers, there are multiple PD workshops and mini workshops that happens throughout these 2-day conference. So I'm sure a lot of learning happens here and you wouldn't want to miss this. So that's about the 4th benefit that we give. Lastly, I would like to share a glimpse of our pilot schools who are working with us. So we have right from DY Patil Nehru to RBK to Genesis. This is just a glimpse. There are many more schools who have partnered with us, who are there on our platform, who have registered on our platform using our tool. And I'm very proud to share they're really sharing very positive feedback with us. So this is in a glimpse of what Classcipe is all about. Now, I would like to ask my colleague, Miss Tserten, to take the lead from here and exactly tell you, how this key tool and key functions of Classcipe Online Tool. Over to you, Miss Tserten.
Thank you, Pooja.
Thank you.
And I would like to share my screen and show you the web tool of Classcipe. So this is the home page of Classcipe. So as you log into classcipe.com, this will be the home page will be visible to you. So by default, you will be able to see your content. So your contents, all your contents will be seen over here in this format. So this is the grid format. So you have the task and the lesson plans, the unit plans over here. The task or the lesson plans. So you have the option of creating unit plans, the task and the assessment tools. The U, you can see the U icon that shows the unit plans. The T stands for the task. So if I open the unit plan, you can either preview the unit plan or you can edit your own unit plan. And if you have a preview of the unit plan, you can see we have customized tags over here. The tags can be created by you, or you can use the one which is available on the tool. Then the learning objectives, you can set the learning objectives, the achievement objectives, the learning outcomes. This is the big idea. And below you can see a list of tasks, the lesson, the learning engagements which are there under the unit. So depending upon whether you have marked it as a formative assessment or an activity, you can see that. And there is a separate category which is named as essay for summative assessment. So these are the tasks which are under the unit. You can also see the details, and in the detail part you can see the UNSDG which has been linked to the unit, and you can see the big idea and also the key questions and the lines of inquiry. And we also have a provision of reviewing the unit plan. So if you have seen the unit and you would like to rate it, you can rate the unit plan. But and this is how it is observed. Then we have, this is the Classcipe, the web page, the home page. We have something also called the library. So in the library, what we can see is we can see all the unit plans or the task which has been shared by your colleagues. So over here you can type in the, you can type in the search material, the search word, or any keyword, and then you can find the task or the unit plan which you are looking for. Okay, I think I'm not able to switch between the two tabs. So I'll be showing you
Miss
the,
Tserten, can you hear me?
yes,
Yeah. So would you
yes,
like to share the screen again because I can't see the
yeah,
screen?
yeah, yes, yes. That's why I switched it. I stopped
And
sharing and I'm
this
sharing
is
it
this is
again.
not quite visible to people. So if you can just tap on one thing and share it, because people are sharing that they are unable to see it clearly. So just try
Okay, so
sharing
I'll just
something.
open, yeah, I'll just open a unit plan. Okay, so I hope the unit plan is now visible. This is the, okay,
Yes.
it's
Coming
still
up.
over
It's
here.
coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 minute. Yeah. That means I'm unable to switch between the different tabs. Okay. So I have opened the unit plan.
You
I,
can switch. You keep everything open different tabs, and then you can do that. It's possible. Yeah, it's visible now. I can see your
yeah,
message. Yes. Yes.
yeah, I can see the icon. Yeah. So this is the unit plan. So you have the title of the unit, and you can either tag it as a project based unit, or whether it's a project based unit or it's not a project based unit. Then you have the type of the unit. Then you can put in the central idea or the statement of inquiry. You can link it to the UN SDG. So this is about microorganisms. So this is about UN SDG 3, ensure healthy lifestyles and promote well-being. And then we have the provision for the key questions. So key questions or the lines of inquiry. So you can
Certain,
link it to the real world connections.
can Pooja share the screen because her skin was quite, legible. Your screen is not legible. We cannot see, things in a clear way. It's not legible.
Oh, but
Yeah.
this
So,
is okay.
yeah.
So, Pooja, you want to share?
Can you please share, Pooja?
Um,
Is it possible?
I just check. Otherwise, if you make it full screen, no, Asnaha, I think so we can see it.
It's full screen. It's full screen. Still, it's not legible. We cannot read it.
All
I think
right.
that is because of the font size
Okay,
Yeah, maybe
probably.
just
of
increase
the
the
unit
font.
plan.
Carry
Yes.
on. Carry on then. Carry on.
Okay, so this is the key questions, and then you can select the learning objectives. From below, you have the learning objectives, which is already there in the system. You have the you can also add in your own. There is a provision of adding your own achievement objectives, learning objectives, or the 21st century skills. And the next part is the one which I shown you, that is the learning engagements which are under this particular unit. So this is how it is. And when you go to a task, I think, yes, it is opening. So this is a task which is under the unit. I have just opened it. I think my network is lagging. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes, you're right. Because
Yeah,
of that network, it is not supporting the screen sharing. So that's the issue.
yeah.
If you can just cancel your YouTube thing, if you are on YouTube as well, just come out of it and just use this. If in case it may help.
Actually, I am not over here on YouTube on my.
Okay, okay. So if Pooja, can you share because whatever surgeon is explaining, it is very nice, and that will help us to navigate the platform really well. But it's not legible. So
Sure.
she can explain, and
Yes,
you can share the screen.
Yeah. So, Certain, if you can
I can
just
stop
help me with
sharing.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just putting Pooja's screen up.
Okay, you want. You will have to go to the library. You will have to log into Classcipe.
Yeah. 1 second. All right. I'll just try again once again.
Yes. Or do you want me to try? I have closed all my other tabs. Let's see one more time. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Is it better?
Yeah, it's opening. Yes.
Okay. So, are you able to see it properly now? The plan content.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I'm just opening a task so that you can have a look at the task, which is we also call it as a learning engagement. So we can put in the name of the learning experience or the task name, and we can select the class also for which you will be teaching. Suppose if you are teaching science to both grade 6A and grade 6B, you can put it. And then this is required, why? Because you can start this session, this task as a interactive session directly when you're teaching online. So you have the details of the task over here, and then you can set your learning objectives by clicking over here. So when you click over here, the learning objectives which you have already incorporated while making the unit plan is visible over here. So you can click and you can select, so that the achievement objectives or the learning outcomes are appearing over here. And you can tag. So these are the various categories which you have. So you can add tags to your learning object, to your task, and you also have the option of creating your own tags, okay, your own categories and the tags under that particular category. So the main task is in the second part, which is a Google slide. So as Pooja had shared, we have ready-made templates over here. As you can see, there are templates for learning experiences, for assessments, depending upon the different knowledge dimensions, the Bloom's taxonomy level. So you can click, there is a filter available, and then you can see the different templates. You have the option of viewing it and selecting whatever you want. So once you click on insert, it will be inserted in your task. Okay. So you have the 21st century skills, the templates regarding 21st century skills, the 5E models also. So these are the templates which are readily available to create your Google slide. And when you go to your Google slide, as you normally create your Google slide, you can create it, but one thing unique to Classcipe web tool is that it has its own add-on tool. So you can get the Classcipe add-on, and once it is installed, you will be able to open the menu. So this Classcipe add-on tool enables you to make your Google slide presentation interactive. So there are different interactive options which you can use: text, multiple choice, multimedia options, droid. And there is an option to add materials also if you want to give a variety of reading materials or videos for your students to watch. So you can add the materials, you can upload it, and you also have the option of uploading an audio. Okay, you can also add worksheets and make the worksheets interactive. Then you have the option of adding the tip as well. So as and when you are adding the interactives, you can observe it below the slide. See, as you can see over here in the speaker notes, you can see. So what I have tagged is the Bloom's taxonomy for this particular activity on that slide, and the knowledge dimension tagged is factual. So the command term used over is recall. So we want the students to recall what they have read or what they have seen about it, and then we want them to do this activity where they are going to differentiate between bacteria, fungi, and viruses. And this is a template which I have selected from the Classcipe ready-made resource. So this is the
Certain
resource. Yeah.
your template is not visible. I can't see the templates. So
Okay. So
yeah,
one minute.
the explanation
Can
is
you see
quite
now?
audible. No, I can't see the
Maybe
template.
if you can
See,
just reshare the screen. Yeah, reshare the screen.
Okay, I'll just stop sharing and I will reshare it again. I think, sorry, I'm having network issue. I think my screen
no,
is lagging.
it happens. It happens. Still, we don't have a good friendship with technology.
So, can you see now the
Yes,
template?
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
perfectly all right. It's visible. Please carry on.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the template which I have taken it from the resource bank. So this will enable the students to write the different points so that we come to know what our learners have understood. So this will help us know the understanding and how to proceed further. So this is an example of the Classcipe add-on tool which I have used. And then when you say save and go to Classcipe, it will take you back to the web tool. So once you are in the web tool, what Classcipe does is that once this is saved and you are on the web tool, I hope it is visible, my web page of Classcipe. So you have the option of running this as a teacher paced activity or a student paced activity. So depending upon how you would like to run this, you can select the option and you can share the link, and the students will be on board with you and they will be doing this task with you. There is also an option of running a quick session. Suppose if in your online session you have only done a discussion or you have seen a video and you just want to do a quick assessment, like you want to just do a exit slip, then what you can do is that you can select this quick session option, and you have different templates over here. So depending upon what templates is available, you can select the template and you can directly start the session. Also you have the option of choosing the class for which class you are running the session, or directly if you go to start session, you will get a link which can be copied and it can be shared with your learners, and then they will be able to put in their thoughts over here. So this can be used as a quick exit slip, and then it will be available for you. So and at any point of time when you're running this interactive session, you can switch it between teacher paced and student paced. Now as you can see, this is a teacher paced session which is going on. So when I click over here, I can always turn it into a student paced. Suppose it will ask for confirmation. Once you confirm, it will change into a student based session. Suppose during the online session, if you have multiple tasks and the students are not able to complete the task within the session time frame, you can switch it into student based and you can allow time to the students to complete this activity. Okay, so it allows you the flexibility of changing, increasing the time frame for which for it will be helpful for the students to put in their task, and you will be able to see their responses. Okay, so I'll just stop sharing and I'll share again so that you will be able to see where we go to check the student responses. So if I have to go to check the student responses, what I have to do is I'll just type in one. Okay, so Where is it? It is in my content. Okay. So as you can see over here, this is a task.
You okay?
Can you see my screen?
Yes, now I can.
Yeah. So the previous sessions you can see over here something called as previous sessions, and then you have the takeaways. So when you click on takeaways, you will be able to see the student responses. Okay. Okay, I'm unable to see that. So you just click on takeaway. Yes. So you can see student wise, and regarding if this is one student, all the slides of that particular student the student has attempted, you can see their responses. So you will be able to check student wise, slide wise responses, and you also have the option of putting the score. Okay, so as you put the score, and you can send it also to the student, you will see that the marks change over here. So once you click on confirm, the marks will be confirmed, and then you have even graded the task. Okay, so this is one of the way in which you can access your students work by running an interactive session. So Classcipe enables you not only to create your own task and your own unit plan, but also it enables you to make your Google slide task interactive, so that you can run it during the online session and you can test the students understanding. Okay, so you have the option of also running a quick session, so that you can have an exit slip and you can check. And because monitoring is very important, so as and when the lessons are going on, so whether you have to reinforce it again or you can take it further, so in order to do that you have to conduct some formative assessment task. So it can be done easily through Classcipe, because Classcipe has its own add-on tool. So you have the web tool for planning, for lesson planning, and implementation of all the criteria of the curriculum. And you have the add-on tool wherein you can run the interactive session and you can get the student responses, and it can happen real time. So plus you get the ready-made resources, the templates are also, you have different templates. So for lesson planning also you have templates, and the templates to assist you for assessment also you have the investigating assessment task that is necessary for the MYP. You have the criteria A, B, C, D. So those templates are also available on the Classcipe web. And you also have the option of creating your own, as Pooja had mentioned, assessment tool, because there is another option where you can create your own assessment tool over here. If I see, I'll just show you my over here. So you can create your own unit plan, you can create your task, and you can create your assessment tool. So assessment tool also, whether you want to create a rubric or you want to add a new rubric, so you can create and you can insert it, and you can also mark your own criteria and the options also for the criteria. So you can create it, and this can be added to the task, so that if it is an assessment, if it is an formative assessment task or a summative assessment task, you have the rubric in place. So this is all about Classcipe.
Great. Thank you so much, Miss Sutton. It was a great and informative session. In case, anybody wants to know more about Classcipe, please feel free to, just say a hi on, I've just marked the email ID. It's info@classcipe.com. I will be more than happy to answer any query that you have. We also have pilot school program where we are inviting schools from across the globe to use our tool, use our teaching materials and resources, get a free hang of PD workshops completely free for a month or two. Explore it, experience it, and give us your feedback. So, to know more about the pilot school project as well, please feel free to write in. I'll be more than happy to connect back with you.
Thank you so much, Certain, and thank you so much, Pooja. It was wonderful
Thank
seeing
you.
Classcipe in action, as always. I love that too. And for the audience, if in a nutshell, if you want to describe Classcipe, it caters to the written curriculum. You can do your lesson planning. It caters to your assist curriculum. You can plan your assessment, both formative and summative. And when it comes to teaching and learning, it makes the dull and the lessons which are monologue into a dialogue. So if you are running a lesson, be it in school or online, it helps the learners to, it gives them a voice that yes, they can interact, and it saves the teacher's time. So instead of checking on each and every one, they can have all the answers in one go, and then they can support everyone. So differentiation is there. So it's a great tool. As Pooja said, if you are interested in becoming a pilot school, please touch base with Pooja. She has shared her email ID. You can touch base with me. I have experimented with Classcipe and I really liked it. As a
Thank
school,
you.
also, we have worked with Classcipe. As a facilitator, also, I've presented using Classcipe, and it's a wonderful tool. So, Pooja and Sachin, it was great having you here on a festive night. It's Easter night, and many of our friends are celebrating, and it's Ramadan going on, so it's a festive season, but still, we all are here discussing something which will make the life of educators easy. So I would like to share my screen and present a small token of appreciation for both of you. Please allow me.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Oh, wow. Thank you very
Wow.
much.
Thanks, Sitan. This is really amazing. Thank you, Miss Asnaha.
Thank you, both of you. It was amazing having you here. And there is something for the audience as well. So, whoever has joined us live will get the certificate. So, please use the link which I'm just dropping in the chat box, and your certificate will be emailed you in a week. All right, and don't forget to write your right name. If you will not write your right name, you will get a certificate with the wrong name because it is automatically generated. Thank you so much. We'll meet you next week, most probably on a Sunday or a Saturday. All right, thank you so much,
Thank you
Pooja.
so
Thank you so
much.
much, Certain. We will
Thank you,
be back
Asnaha.
Have
with
a
some
nice
more
evening.
updates about Classically. Thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
Bye bye.
night, everyone.
Thank you.